So I've got one for close quarters, you know, and then I've got a long ball, and that thing is it's really neat looking, dude. It's got real wood like for the furniture on the AK, and man.
Damn.
When I opened it up, I was kind of disappointed when I opened up the box. I opened it upside down. I just saw the back, and I was like, oh, I was hoping there'd be a pistol in here. There's no pistol. I was like, oh well. And I flip it around. I see LCT on it. And I'm like, oh, no. I know. I was like, no. And I freaking pop it open, and my pop was looking at it too. And I mean, LCT, like, it didn't come with a battery, it didn't come with a charger, and that's fine because I've got my own batteries and chargers. So I'm just like,
it's big time,
man. This one, dude, this one is really cool. Like, it's LCT. Like, it's what I wanted.
You got to send me some pics or something.
Yeah, also some photos. I was just like, man.
Hell yeah, that's sweet. You've been waiting for something nice that would come to your door.
What a surprise, you know? Like,
right.
Like, it was after my mom got home too, and then like she's like, here, this is it. Like,
this was at the door.
Yeah, I was like, oh fuck! Like, I was trying to get it before anybody see it. But it's no big deal.
Benny was in here for a bit too. He was chilling with me.
He's in there. I hear him. I mean, I see him. He's just not.
Yeah, he's asleep probably. He's probably asleep. Cause it's 3 hours ahead where he's at.
Damn.
So what time is it for me? It's fucking 3:30. It's 6:30 in the morning for him, or 5:30. One of the two.
At least.
What?
I was watching the Terminator today.
Yeah.
I watched the first one, the original, and then I watched the second one. Dude, like, as a kid, I remember going over to my aunt's house, and like, I don't know if you ever that kind of kid that just watched like movies. Like, I watched the same movie like over and over.
Oh, that was me. I would watch only the same movie 106 times.
Yeah.
Until I didn't like it.
My everyday movie was Terminator 2. So I'd watch Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Like if we went over to my aunt's house every day for summer, I would for sure be like, yo, can I watch Terminator 2? Like, every single time I'd watch it. And on Amazon Prime for like $5, it's like 4 and change, they had they had a Terminator 2 extended edition, like special feature. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I love the movie. Like, I'll know for sure. Like, I'm thinking they're probably at like 2 minutes at the end, you know? And man, it was like a different movie. It was like a fucking different movie.
Really?
Yeah, like it had shit that wasn't in the theatrical at all. Like, it felt like it must have been like another 20 minutes of extra crap.
Oh my god, I'm so... Fuck
like,
this hole.
Like, they have a scene after some shit. Like, have you seen Terminator 2?
I'm not confident.
Okay, well, they have a scene after one part where, like, the Terminator helps the main character get his mom. The mom was the main character in the first one, and Terminator came to kill her. And then on the sequel, the Terminator comes back to try to kill the son. And the Terminator helps the son get the mom. And they have the scene in the gas station where he's stitching up her back, and then she starts pulling all like the slugs out of his back, like a bunch of them. And that's all you really see. You see him, like, he doesn't take pain and stuff like that, and that's about it. And then in the extended version, they're asking him, they're like, you know, what's your deal? You know, and he's like, well, I'm sent out, when we're sent out on the field, we're sent to like read only, so we have a mission, and that's it. And he's like, well, he's like, but how do we get you to blend in a bit, you know, because he's really, you know, affirmative, you know, he's like really, you know, robotic.
Right.
There's a switch on my central processing unit that if you hit it, it'll allow me to learn. And like, they cut open his head and they unscrew the cap and they pull the chip out and he goes dead for a minute. And there's like this whole scene that's not in the movie at all. Like, I've never seen that ever. And there's this whole part where as soon as she gets the chip out of his head, she gets a hammer and she goes to like fucking crush the chip, and the son's like, no, and like, fucking, hey. And it just shows how much it just shows how much she doesn't trust him. But then John Connor, her son, he's supposed to be like a super general in the future or something like that.
Oh god,
and
no.
He tells her, And he tells his mom, he's like, how am I gonna get anybody to follow me if you won't even, listen to take my lead here? So he takes his hand off the chip and he's like, lets her smash it, and she goes and she brings the hammer down, but she just misses it. And he switches it on, and they put it back in his head. When the Terminator, I guess he realizes there had been some time, like, was there a problem? Like, no problem.
Fuck.
Let's see what he can do here.
Like, it was really cool. Like, I'd never seen that part ever. And then there's a part where he's where John's trying to teach him to smile, and he does this weird like Arnold Schwarzenegger like fucking weird ass smile. Like it's all bad. And I'd seen that picture before, but I didn't know what it was from. I was like, when the fuck does Arnold smile like that? Like I went back to like other Terminators and I could never find it, and it's in the second Terminator. It's just in the special edition. You'll never see it, you know.
Mhm. Right. And so that's a big. I see the special ones, because that's when they get to put more time. Cool. They get to put a little more time into the.
Yeah, it's not for theaters, right?
Right.
Doesn't have to be a 2-hour pop, but you're out. I mean, but I'm just watching it, and dude, it was like I'd never seen this movie before, and it was so good.
Oh, too much.
Oh my gracious.
Oh.
To the cup.
And then
just inches away. And this putt is for.
Yeah, I really like that. I can't believe I got that AK.
Terrible situation. Yeah, that is crazy.
And this putt for triple.
Like shit. I looked on the list too, and it was like they had the custom packs when you're at the top, and this was like maybe the third gun from the top of the list, and I was like, God dang! Like, and last time I got the box, like I got the last thing, you know, like just some booty crap, and this time it was like shit.
Pleased with that. Yeah, about 110 yards to the pin from here.
Dude. Earlier when I was playing this golf game, it was like a par 4. It was my second shot, and I was like gap chipping it onto the green from about like at least 100 yards out, 100 feet out. Pretty fucking far. It was pretty fucking deep, dude. And if I would have pulled the flag from the hole, Joe, I would have dropped that fucking ball directly into that hole. But it bounced off the flag, and I was shit myself. I was so fucking.
Oh, it was almost perfect.
Dude, like some shit you're never gonna see out here in this world. And yeah, I'm just fucking. But what? I'm not pulling the flag. I don't even think about that shit. I don't know nothing about that. Now I would, but that was just like.
Close.
If I did that, I couldn't imagine doing that in real life. Like the precision of that is so crazy. For a man to just put a ball in a hole from so far away with a little stick.
Yeah, just crazy.
Like, yeah, like it's. Because making like a basketball shot to me is pretty crazy. Like, because you play basketball, people who don't play basketball, and they just don't see how the fuck people just put that ball in the hoop. And to me,
people that do just wild ass, crazy ass shots, and they fucking make it, and that's what I think's nuts. Like,
and it's like, it's weird to think, and it's like for these guys at golf, like that would be the biggest fucking, like a hole in one. I know that's the biggest deal, but you hardly ever fucking even get a par 3 shot that's gonna get you that chance. But
okay, and he's on the green now. And this for the birdie.
for the bird.
That was very close. That's for par. After that, 7 over par for the birdie. And just about to tee off on this par 3. Going with the 8 iron. That shot may be a bit long, folks. And this one is on the green. Looking like the player.
Just a- He's like, do we really talk like that? That's what people are so relaxed in their conversation, they don't enunciate, so it sounds so dumb.
What was that?
It's like it was a Baltimore accent test, and they had to say the words Aaron, earned, and iron earned. He's like, He's like, what the fuck, do we really talk like that? Aaron, Just fucking lax as fuck. That's what it is. It's not. It's no. There's one that I like. There was this one where it was like a Brooklyn accent, right? And he's like he had an issue with his teacher, and the teacher's like there was a war in the Falkland Islands, and he's like, hey, teacher. He's like, what fucking islands are you talking about? He's like, the Falkland Islands. Like, I know there's fucking islands everywhere. There's Gilligan's fucking island. There's the... so what fuck? I need to know for the test what fucking islands you're talking about. So stupid.
Oh, that would crack me up.
Here's a 9 iron.
I'm not saying fucking islands.
Long, folks.
Oh.
I need to... So there's Hawaiian Island, and out there somewhere is Gilligan's fucking Island.
12 feet to go.
Doesn't even give the teacher a chance to fucking...
It just looks like the fuck conversation am I having right now? Falcon with an L.
Ooh, that one's that's too bad.
I need to get my
This
eyeballs.
putt is for par. And a decent little putt
Was
there.
playing Katana Kami earlier.
And as
I saw
we
that.
check
I saw that it was on there.
half the front nine,
And-
My phone that said it was live. I'm like, that ain't live.
I was playing that, dude, and I went into the underworld, because like you go into a tree,
now we'll get
and
back to the
like
action.
in this tree it takes you to like I haven't really figured out the lore of it yet. I'm trying to catch on to it, but in this tree it takes you to some fucking random evil land, and you could just keep going deeper and deeper and deeper, descending levels through this shit. And I was in there for like I didn't know that literally I was going into a harder level every single time. Like I didn't really process this, and you can eventually leave or descend deeper. And I was talking with Ben, and I was like, fuck it, I'll descend deeper. And I didn't even get a chance to come back up to the surface, and I was mopped up by this fucking big ass thing, dude. I almost got him, and it was a crazy fight. But now I have to go back into the tree. Like you have to do this every nighttime, I guess. That's like the main part of the game. And go all the way back to the stage I was on, which I was playing for about 53 minutes in this world. So I gotta play about 53 minutes until I get back to that point. And then there's a special demon that's gonna be there that's holding my items, and I have to kill him to get everything I owned back. If I don't kill him, he's gone forever, and there's talk of a store where I can maybe buy the vanished items, but that's just talked of, whatever. Think of what the game says. And so in my mind, I'm like, I was so salty because I have to now
So it's like Dark Souls.
yeah, I have to now re-quit
Like
myself back up so I know I can confidently, you know, fuck around with that demon. And I'm salty.
Yeah, because you had like
I had all my shit.
Cool ass shit.
I had all my shit. I didn't have anything. I just started the game. I didn't have cool
And
shit.
there's no like
And the 10th hole.
before you go in the tree, put all your cool shit, but like a sword and a potion, in a box, and then go in the tree.
Yeah. Well, now I know. Well, now I didn't know this.
You're just doing it like old school gaming style. Like,
I thought
carry all
maybe
your shit with you.
Yeah, I thought maybe it would take all my shit. That
How much do you lose? Like, do you lose your
I
weapons
everything,
too?
dude.
Wow.
Everything.
Wait,
like
so
I don't have anything.
That you threw at somebody, that's gone too?
Yes, every fucking thing. Like I don't have anything. That's where I'm salty. I'm like, damn.
Nuts.
Usually they take like your equipped shit,
up,
and they
you built
no.
up to like,
Nope.
they're just like, hey, everything you're carrying.
Yep.
The demon has it now, and he's just he's gonna.
And you get one chance to fucking fight that guy to get it back, and he vanishes after that. And I was like, wow, well, isn't this fun? So now I gotta.
Steep learning curve. What a great way to learn this about the game. The first time you fucking die.
Should have known. Should have known. I knew it was like, you know, it was pretty like serious game, but like.
You don't know what. Yeah,
I didn't
don't know what
realize.
can prepare
Like
you
I was
for fucking,
literally stripped naked and thrown outside
earned.
of the tree.
No, so you're wearing like a diaper.
Pretty much, yeah. I was just fucking.
That weird like Japanese diaper that they wear.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a scarf. It's like they took the Red Baron scarf and they're like, oh, this is so beautiful, and they wrapped it around their junk, and they're like, yes, this is this.
No way. Oh.
Nicely done from the rough.
Oh my God, Joe.
Moving on up.
Joe. I fucking hit a shitty shot into the tree. Sketchy tree, and I chipped it out of there, rolls the green into the hole, like
Wow.
like I knew what I was doing. I was just hitting the ball dead ass.
Those aces, when you actually get an ace from the drive, it's just like
It's very relieving.
it's almost. I feel like that's like when you break on a pool game and you sink the 8-ball. That should be like a game over if you hole on one. It's like, no, you're out of here, dude.
Right.
No. That's the worst move you can do. But no. You have to get it in at least 2. The fuck out of here.
A hole in, yeah, and that's like a par 3, and the dude's fucking just straight cutting it over the course just to try to. Yeah, it's
If
crazy.
like when Jordan switched up sports, if he was like, I'm gonna go play golf, and this motherfucker had like holes in ones, like
Yeah, like he was doing, like he actually was Michael Jordan in the golf course.
Yeah, could you imagine?
Yeah.
Like if you were just like, it's like they had to make the holes deeper because of the way Jordan was smashing it. You know,
Like I'm sure Jordan was good too, man. But I guess like to be a professional golfer, you have to be so consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it doesn't matter about how good you. They're all good. They're all good. It's like, but how good can you?
Every single time.
Every single
time. And the consistency is what's gonna kill. That's why when I was playing frisbee golf, I spent a lot of time learning the fundamentals, the basics, the fundamentals. Every single time, the fundamentals. You have your 3-step approach. You cross and then you release. When you release, you want to make sure that you're releasing waistline and not at any kind of 45-degree angle, because if you throw it at like an angle going up, you're going to lose a lot of your forward momentum, gaining altitude, which isn't going to help you, and then it's going to fall down weird. It's going to hook weird. I think you would like frisbee golf, especially
I've played frisbee golf. Like we have 2 different frisbee golf courses in my town. Strangely,
dude, I love frisbee golf.
At these we have like big old parks around here. We have one at Tam O'Shanter.
That's what we could do, Lamar. If ever I go visit you, we'll smoke, and we'll go frisbee golfing, and we'll barbecue, and we'll game.
Dude, we could do that for like a month straight every day.
Yeah, that'll be fine with me. Shit, that'll be fine with me, because all my plastic that I use is all tournament plastic. It's all plastic that I've only earned through winning tournaments. Like, they happen to have like putters and approaches and drivers, all tournament plastic, and it's like I have so much fun playing that game.
That's
I've been playing for years.
I'm talking.
Since I came out here.
I got a good ass sidearm. Fucking, I don't know what you would call it.
The forward, yeah, where you don't backhand it, where you fronthand it.
Yes, with the driver.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude, I can fucking do that, and people are like, "How are you throwing the frisbee like that?" And it's
and you
like,
throw far. Yeah,
but you got to keep it so even, dude. Like that's the main thing. My girlfriend's like,
it's more difficult the way you're doing it because you're doing it with like one finger to keep it level, whereas with me, I can put like all four of my fingers
dead ass. It's like
you know?
it is one finger pretty much, actually. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, no, I know. Trust me, I learned that move. I can when I do that flick, I can turn it into a roll. And it just rolling. Just go. They go. If you've ever seen anyone do rolls, they just fucking go. It's hard to control, but if you
I've
can
never
do it,
seen the
it's
frisbee
distance.
golf precision roll. I've never seen it.
Dude, it's a thing of beauty when you see somebody do it
because you want to throw it, but then when you make it land, you want to then keep it going.
When it bites
like that's
and it rolls,
skill. That's some skill. Okay.
Dude, it's really awesome to see. And I saw somebody do this other move. It's this crazy frisbee. You know how the frisbee has kind of a lip?
Right. Which what on the underside?
Yeah, like it's not very big though. Maybe like an inch lip.
It's like like an inch. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, imagine the frisbee being mostly lip with like maybe like a tiny like a coaster size ring in the center that isn't lip.
Okay.
And these people use that
it's
frisbee.
built for this.
This is different. This is for overhand throwing. So they take it and you tomahawk throw it over your head and you just fucking launch it high in the sky and it flips and tumbles and flips and tumbles and then drops down. And I've seen people tomahawk throw these things, and again it's just like rolling where it's like where you and me throwing it normal, it's a par 3, you know, a drive, an approach, and then you're in.
So, but does it have to, there has to be a bend though, or no? Because what? I don't understand how they.
It's just like you know how the frisbee has like that lip, right? Imagine the back that you grab, it goes deeper in, so it's like it's heavier.
Okay.
It's more, it has less of a
dense as fuck. Area. This is a dense frisbee.
Like it's more like a discus. You know.
Yeah.
And, like it's crazy to see. I only saw one guy. I had to look at his frisbee. I'm like, can I see that? Like, god dang! And just watching him throw it, it's like fuck. It's like he's not even playing the same game we're playing.
That is totally for like unorthodox as fuck. Just thinking about it is different. Because if in my mind I'd be like, maybe you could throw your frisbee like if the course had a turn, a bend of some sort. You know, and you get that curve, and then as it lands, it then can roll. I could understand that concept.
Yeah.
But the over end one that's next level.
He threw
that's
it.
Next level.
Threw it to the hole. He just threw it at the hole, basically, high over the trees and shit, and it comes down, and
that's crazy.
I didn't realize I was seeing something rare, you know, because I saw him do it. Because the frisbee golf course I used to go to was the second oldest in the U.S. It's in Huntington Beach.
Okay.
And then I used to do tournaments at El Dorado Park in Long Beach.
Ooh, nice. A little bit of wind.
Over there. The squirrels over there were big. Like the squirrels in Huntington Beach were big, but the ones in Long Beach, I don't know what it was about them. Like they got well fed, and they weren't scared at all. Like you go to pick up your frisbee by a tree, and there'd be a squirrel like inches from your face, just sort of sniffing at you, just sort of like. And
he's wanting some grub, just wanting some grub.
He's not. He doesn't look like he's defending his tree. He's just looking at you like you smacked it, you knocked into it right with your frisbee, and he's just like, hey, what? Who's home?
That's strange because we see we got squirrels, lots of squirrels around here. Like we actually have a squirrel park. And shit, like we have like a little
braid. Red squirrels, like ground squirrels, or tree squirrels?
They're tree squirrels. What do you? Yeah, they're tree squirrels.
Because they have ground squirrels where we're at, and they're big boys.
That's probably why they're so they're more used to people. Because you see these squirrels around here, dude, and they go up the tree.
Are they tiny?
Up the tree. Yeah. They're bigger than about the size of my hand, maybe a little. You know what I mean? Like body wise is. They're pretty solid. They're pretty solid, you know, like, but they don't fuck with the humans. That's for damn sure.
No, these they're very friendly. They're not skittish. They're not skittish like you would think a with them.
Yeah, that's the thing, because they're used to people, and they know that people aren't gonna fuck with them. Like, these squirrels are like, no, what's a human?
Yeah, they don't even know it. They just see big predators walking around. Meanwhile, the squirrels see us and they just know we're keeping the other predators away. You know, the birds aren't coming to fuck with them. They're like, shit. And I get corn nuts. I fucking love them. Like, we used to give them spicy corn nuts. Then we fill them their cheeks with spicy corn nuts. They loved them. They fucking loved them. You know, when you're ready to go home, you got some leftover munch. Just give them. Just the squirrels love them. Enjoy squirrels. I always had tons of fun frisbee golfing. Like wake up early in the morning. We used to go like we
that gets me
found out
excited.
when the pro. Huh?
That gets me excited that you like that. That's awesome.
We'd wait till we'd find out when the pro shop opened, and we make sure we got there early enough that we were there before he opened. So we just didn't have to pay the $1 or whatever it was to play.
Ben's gonna get fucking the golf.
On this par 5
Oh, good.
hitting it in 2. And
He's really enjoying watching me play.
Did you
And
get a chance to talk to Caleb at all today?
mm-mm.
No. He said he was trying to hit you up for some Rocket League.
I know yesterday. I don't think that was today. I think it was yesterday.
Technically, it's yesterday.
He joined. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, yesterday. He fucking, or the day before yesterday. I don't know. Recently though, he joined and I was asleep. I was taking a nap or something. Unfortunate. I heard him come in. And then I immediately grabbed my controller on the ground and muted him. And then went back to sleep.
Trust me, I know how that goes. Sometimes where I feel bad too, and I'm like...
He had sex, but...
Like the other day when we were playing, like I wanted to fucking stay up and shit, but I had been up. You know, and I'm like, fuck, I gotta go to bed. I'm like, hey, I'll let you up in a little bit. I'll be back, and you're like, okay. I'm not gonna be back until like 9 o'clock at night.
Poor luck there. You're probably not too happy about that one.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
It's gonna be hot today. It's gonna be like 106.
It's gonna be pretty warm. No, not even. It's gonna be comfortable today.
Yeah, 106, 108, 108, 108.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear those. I don't want. It hurts me.
Horrifying?
It's horrifying. It's terrible, dude. That's fucking horrible.
Horrifying?
That is so horrible. Like, I don't even know.
Hot, dude. That's not even hot. Wait till it's only July. Wait till
if it was that hot around here, people would be really concerned.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I tried to tell my own homeboy. Like, it was 104, and he lives in Texas, and they were doing ROTC, like they're running the track.
No,
like,
he's down, dude. He's the most conditioned. Oh God.
In full gear, and I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, dude, if that was like that out here, we'd all be inside. They'd be giving us waters. Like, they're, you know, there'd be, and you're out there fucking a bunch of Mexicans running in full heat, full gear. I mean, no, it's not. This isn't even hot though, dude. Like, wait till August. It gets like 116.
I remember before 4 years ago. It was like, this was before I met you. Right before I met you. It was when I was going to join the Navy. I was going to join the Navy because I hit a point in my life that I was really down. I was really down when I lost all my friends and shit. Like, I was such a social person, and I went through some shit. And I chose to stick out a lie that made me lose all my friends, which is at the same time, it's like, were they really my friends though? Anyways, but for that being said, I was sad. I was a sad guy. I was like, I want to leave. I told my brother, I was like, I just want to leave.
When you and I met, that's basically the same exact thing that happened to me. Like, I was super down too.
I was down, dude.
The group, like the Canadians that I was friends with, and my other buddy from Texas, the one I just mentioned, we had been friends and been playing consistently for years, and then we had just some weird falling out for some reason where it went from like they're my friends to they're each other's friends.
Yeah. And yeah, exactly. And then all of a sudden it was like I don't know. I felt like definitely I was getting circled out of my main circle, and then it was like for some fucking new ass people that we had just met, and I'm like I don't want to talk about that situation. Anyways.
No, I know, but that's why I think that's strange, because you and I think I must have mentioned that too to you. I know I must have.
You must have.
People and
yeah, I remember
like,
that shit, actually.
I was super bummed out. Like, even to this day, like, we're friends again now, but it's just not the same, you know? Like,
still, yeah, I think about it, and it was like, I kind of wish that, you know, I still had, but it's like, whatever, because deep down, I would think about it, it's like, those aren't the people I want in the life. I want people that I can actually, that'll be the real, you know what I mean? It was like, I learned that there was a lot of unreal people out there in my life. But at the same time, I was beating myself up for it. And I was like, I need to get the fuck out. And I couldn't get myself, I didn't have the funds and the means necessary to just move away. I was going to move. That was a chick, but I didn't follow through with that. And I was like, what do I do? What do I do? Randomly, I'm like, fuck it. Walked my ass down to the recruiting fucking stations, which is on like this strip mall. Like all of the military, Air Force, I mean the Army, Air Force, and Navy, and the Marines, yeah, they're all in these different offices right there. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I wanted to be so isolated that I was like, I want to be on a boat for my whole life. I want to see away from people, fuck people. I just want a different look on life, right? Okay, so I go up in there, and literally from that day on, I quit smoking weed as soon as I left that fucking office, because I told the recruiter straight up I smoked weed. And he's like, well, if you're gonna be about this, I'm gonna pretend you didn't tell me that, and I'll take that into account, that we won't push you to get your
drug test right away.
Exactly. We'll let you fucking, you know. But he's like, I'll just keep that between me and you. Yeah, I was like, I'll just be between me and you. And I was like, okay. And he's like, but you got to be real with me. Like, are you gonna? Are you real? And I was, so I didn't smoke. That right there, cold turkey. Smoked since I was 14 to the age of 19, and just quit. I remember once I took my first piss test, because I wanted to take my own piss test before the official piss test, obviously. And I fucking passed that shit, took a picture. I still have that picture. It's big time for me.
Oh, I remember you talking about that. About that.
And dude, I was supposed to leave, and I was supposed to be shipped out to I want to say Louisiana, somewhere where it's not the same temperature whatsoever as Washington State. Like they I don't think it was Louisiana. But it was something place across the country further than I have ever traveled. I haven't even traveled more than Nevada. I've been to Nevada, is the furthest I've been from Washington, and that was when I was a kid. So I was like, what? I didn't even give a fuck, and I fucking went, and I got my medical done. I did my fucking, my ASFAB, and I scored. I already knew how I would do, and I was a little stressful, but I knew I could score enough to give me a job, you know what I mean?
I crushed that fucking ASVAB. They're like, okay, with your test scores, you can choose any job.
You could be a see, yeah, the high score guys are all a part of our, like,
I scored GTA 1 for my ASVAB. So I guess it's as high as you could be. Like, there's a percentile that falls under, and it was as high as you could be. And he's like, what are you interested in? And I said, well, I'd like to do military intelligence.
I'm surprised they didn't put you in the Navy, dude, and put you with the nukes, dude. Like all of our nukes,
Well,
all
that's what I
the.
told him. That's what I told him. Like, what do you want? I'm like, I want to be able to get like security clearance. I want to have like top secret clearance. I want to, and like, why is that? I'm like, because I want to pursue a career in the CIA. Like, that's something that I would have loved to do, to be able to not just to be like, not to tell anybody, but just that really piques my interest. You know, be able to be be like America's scapegoat. You know, like America's stepfather or something like that, you know.
And to this recruiter, he's like, this kid has he has the biggest eyes for the fucking, like that's the type of person they want. They want someone with that wants that, because really, that's not what you're gonna get unless you grind for that shit. So these people are gonna grind through all.
Well, they're trying to tell you this too, like, oh, if you come in at this, you get a bonus or this and that. And I'm like, yeah, but I'd rather,
yeah, I know. I have like, fuck that.
I'd rather work towards my career that I want. Like, I don't want to be, you know, just a meat shield. Like, if that's what it has to be, that's what it has to be. But like, if it's up to me, I'd rather. I'd rather do intelligence. Like that's. I want to go in there. Like, I want to go in. You know. I want to go in. I want to be behind the lines. I'll learn a language, you know, like that to me would be, but I didn't end up going because, like I said, I had him talk to my kid's mom, and he's like, said she's a man hater. Do you ever listen to Tom like this? I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah, and I did all this shit, Joe, and my recruiter gets after, like, I should have been, I thought I was ready to go, dude. I was
like, it was a wrap.
Yep, I was ready to go. I was ready to get the fuck out of here and change my life.
Say no.
I fucking did everything. I ran, dude. I was running miles, dude. I was running from my mom's house. Once Taylor would leave for work in the morning, I would leave.
How'd you feel about your decision, or were you?
Well, initially, she supported it 100%. I wanted to leave. I wanted to break up with her, though, because I didn't see the logic. And I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. It's never healthy. I've never seen that be healthy in any situation in my life.
I was worried about that too. That's the one thing that kept me back, is because I had my kid with this girl, and he was telling me, you know, like, apparently that's a thing in the military where a bunch of dudes leave their ladies at home when they end up, you know, fucking like pigs, because they're like, you left me here. And it's like, bitch, I'm making money. I can't make money sitting on my ass right there next to you.
Right,
I gotta
right.
actually go fucking do something.
It is, in it, like, but deep down, morally, it is kind of fucked up just to not, like, Taylor was like, she's like, it's kind of fucked, because she's like, I'm
thing together.
Yeah, she's like, I'm willing to wait here for you. And like,
yeah, see if they really are, though. If they're that's the thing, Lamar. There's very few girls that are actually down for their mans like that. Like that's a dying breed right there.
No, dead ass.
And I keep finding, brother, they ain't like that at all. Like, I don't think I've ever been with a girl that's like fucking. There was one right before I met my kid's mom. There was one right before I met her. She was like, I should have said what's up to her, because she was just so super sweet, like just a little brunette, you know, fucking petite thing, just a real fucking. She would have been really good, but she ended up dating some other young buck, and she's doing good by him, which I'm glad to see. But fuck, damn. Why do the crazy ones have to be so good at it?
Because that's what they like to do, is fucking just be fucking.
She messaged me yesterday morning saying, don't forget it's your parents' anniversary.
And you're like,
my kid's mom messaged me that. I'm like, how the fuck do you remember that? I'm like, why do you remember? What do you remember events in my life that I've never remembered that from my, like, if I could live 100 years and never remember something like that, just because that information doesn't stick in my head for some reason. I don't know why. Like, if it was my anniversary, then yeah, I would remember, but right? Like right. Do you remember when your parents got married?
Parents ever got married? But no, never. Probably. I hardly remember my mom's birthday. I know what, kinda, but I don't know.
She messaged me and she's like, don't forget to say it. I'm like, fuck? I'm like, hey, I never got a call from my daughter on Father's Day, and she's like, she said she called you. I'm like, and then her mom was like, I'll have her call you when I get home today, and I never got a phone call. So she's probably just like, oh, did you call your dad? Yes. What a butthead. She doesn't have a phone, so that's why she's doing that. She's trying to make it seem like, oh, I would call you if I had a cell phone. To be like, well, we gave you a cell phone and you tried to emancipate yourself, you fucking dork.
Lord. But anyways, I'm ready to leave. My recruiter I don't hear from him. I don't hear from him for like a couple weeks, dude. Like to where I'm like, all right, this is really weird. Like I should be out of here right now. What's going down? Like, so I go to the recruiting station, and because I could just message him, but he wasn't messaging me back. Yeah, he wasn't messaging me back. So I go down to the recruiting office, and turns out he got deployed. No, he got deployed for like emergency leave, over in Orlando. Like I don't know, they needed support in Orlando, and for some reason he got called upon. So there's nothing he could do about that. But at that point, everybody who was a recruit under him couldn't, like, it would take a new recruiter, the other recruiter that was there, to literally redo the entire process.
So you guys are basically like if this was like telemarketing, you guys would be like the hot leads, and you're always wondering, like, how do they get hot leads? You know, how do they get these people that are willing to buy but haven't bought yet? It's because of shit like this. Something happened.
Yeah, and it was like, so now I'm just waiting till he returns, and or if it takes too long, I literally have to make the decision on my own to restart the whole process with a new recruiter, which would then take months anyways. So I'm sitting here, and I'm finally like, fuck this. Like, to the point to where now I got cold feet. I'm like, I can't leave. I can't leave Taylor.
It's gonna be a commitment for, it's gonna
this
be
shit is just everything hit me. I thought of everything, gave me way too much time to think about life. And I was like, I like the person I am.
What year was it? Do you remember, roundabout?
2016.
Oh wow, yeah. See, when I was about to go, and it was right before the war broke out. It was right before the war broke out. Like, we weren't doing shit. We hadn't been doing shit for years, and that wasn't even a factor. Just I was finally old enough to sign up, and I was like, oh shit, you know, like, I don't have like anything tying me here. Like, I have my kid coming on the way right now, and I know, you know, military is I'm not gonna get fired from that, you know. Like, I don't know what my skills are now, like, as never being in the job field, but now I know that I can pick up and do what I do anywhere. It doesn't matter where I am, I can do what I do, because I'm capable, you know.
Right.
If there's any retail position anywhere, I can do it. If there's a warehouse position, I can do it. If there's a corporate, you know, you need me to work in an office, I can do that shit. It doesn't fucking matter. So I know I can function anywhere there's shit to be. If you want me to work with my hands, I can do it. Like,
Right.
Like, and I'll love it. You know, like, there's no, like, I'll throw out I don't care. There's always going to be something. If you're willing to work, there will be something for you out there. You know, and I will find it, and I will. If I got to do 2 jobs, I don't care. I've done it before.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I did warehouse work, and then I did construction at nights, and I was building a big ass building, and then I'd go to sleep, and then go to my day job, and then go to my night job, and I'm fine with that. I don't sleep much anyways as a gamer, and all this means to me is that I have more shit to do on my games when I get around to playing them. You know,
Mm-hmm.
more updates come out. They come out faster because you're working all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You can't play them like you want, but it is what it is. The only thing that sucked about when I was working the 2 jobs was it still wasn't enough, you know, like, it was still not enough, and that's what really sucks, you know. You feel like you're working 2 jobs, you should be able to have what you need and then some, and the 2 jobs were barely hitting what I need because that federal that federal tax, I had to pay the state tax and the federal income tax, and the federal income tax by itself is 45% of my take-home pay, so that means almost half of my money's gone before I even see it. On top of that, I have to pay state tax, which
Yeah,
because
fuck that.
the fact that I pay state tax should mean that the federal doesn't fuck with me. It should only have to fuck with the state. You know, that's why the state's there. The state deals with the fed, not me, right? But no, I'm getting double taxed, and it was crazy, dude. Like, it was crazy to put in that many hours, and like sometimes you put in overtime and it hurts you, which shouldn't make any sense. Like, you could get, it's possible.
Yeah,
you
yeah, I
could work
know.
less
Fuck
hours
that.
and get more
Fuck
than if
that.
you work more hours and you get. Yeah, it's like, oh, you'll see it at the end of the year, and it's like, but no, you don't. Like, you really don't. Like, that just gets kissed up to the angels, you know, and it never gets kissed back to you. That's why right now, it's like, man, like I've been on the other end of the takey. So like, I don't, like, when people are like, oh, don't you feel like, you know, my unemployment, whatever, don't you feel like, you know, this? I'm like, no, I earned this. No, I definitely earned this. The hours I put in at the place I was working at to get underpaid, no, I earned this. Like, it's mine. Like, this is not. Damn straight, I get a little bit of dough. Fuck. That's all I could ask for. I'll go out there and put myself in harm's way. I don't mind. There's jobs at Walmart. I'll wear a mask. I'll wash my hands. I don't care. Like, I've had cancer. I've had a kid. I've lived long enough.
For real.
It doesn't really matter to me. Like, it's not about that. It's about, you know, I just want to make sure if I leave and go get a big job, it's paying me at least as much as I'm making right now.
Right.
We don't want to take a step back if we don't have to. Just, I can't believe this crap happened, you know. And then they're over there like, we're gonna reopen it like 2 days after. They haven't even reached the peak of infections yet. So it's like, there's an epidemic. We need to get out ahead of this. All right, there's a peak coming. And it's like, okay, when's it coming? It's like, it's coming soon. All right, has it hit yet? No, definitely hasn't hit yet. Has it hit? No. All right, let's reopen everything. It's like, but wait a minute, what about the peak? Yeah, we're opening tomorrow. Everything's getting opened. We did something wrong, and it's like, you know, then they let everything open again, and it's like, oh shit, Corona's still there. Oh shit, Corona's still there. It's like you have Jehovah's Witnesses at your door. It's like you have Jehovah's Witnesses at your door, and they knocked, and you're just like.
Yeah.
You know, it's like you have them out there, and you're trying to avoid them, but you also ordered something from like Uber Eats at the same time. So you hear that knock again, and you're like, oh fuck, they have to be out. So now they're still out there, baby. They're still out there.
I've just been going hard for the last 30 minutes customizing my golf guy because I finally have enough money. Not even need a lot, but I just got like enough to fucking give me some pants.
Dark as fuck. Your golf guy is fucking, like you said, Flava Flav dark.
Yep. He's dark. He's dark, man.
Is that what you want? Lamar, so you want to be dark man?
Yeah. No, but really. The other one makes it so you can see his skin complexion too, not like his.
That's what I wanted to ask you. Okay. It's a different gear, right?
Okay.
Okay. You're a mutt, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a mutt. When you're around like white people, do they ever treat you just like a white person? Or are you always the other?
No, I've always felt comfortable. I like in
No,
most
but I mean like you mean like when they look at you, they're like, oh, clearly that's a white guy.
No, they never see me as a white guy.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm
Okay,
always
now.
black. I'm always black. I'm black. I'm black to everybody.
Like, but when you're with the brothers, are they always? That's clearly a brother. Always.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, cause like I'm Spanish and Italian, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go hang out with the Italian people, and they'll always look at me like I am, 100% like I look like George Lopez and shit, right? 100%. Like I'll hang out with the white people, and they'll be like, "There's a brown guy right there." I'll hang out with the Mexican people, and they'll be like, "That's a white boy."
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's a
like at least with
it's just
you,
a gringo.
like, at least with you, at least with you.
The Mexicans are the only ones that call me a gringo.
Yeah.
Only the Spanish, only the Mexicans at the basketball court. For some reason, I feel like they're always looking down, like they're like, this nigga's light skinned. They call me gringo all day. They get out of here, nigga. I'm like, oh my god, get out of here, get out of here. I know what you guys are saying. I know what that means.
And you rarely get that. You rarely get that as the mix that you are. You don't experience that because it's just so easy to just be like, okay, black guy's a black guy's a black guy's a black guy, right? But depending on where I go, it's if I'm with the white people and I'm in California, it's like, who's that Mexican guy? If I go to New York and I'm with the white people, like, who's that Puerto Rican motherfucker? If I go to Florida, it's who's that Cuban dude, right? Like at least you get to be the same wherever you go. Like, there's no, you know, like...
The only time it's different is when, like, my girlfriend knows I'm black. Anytime I start acting ghetto, though, that's when she looks at me different. That's when she's like, who the fuck is this? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's when I feel uncomfortable. I'm like, I feel like I can't be myself. Then I'm like, Jesus.
You feel like you're
like, what is? Yeah, I'm like, come on. You know, it's like, yeah, she doesn't even think, she doesn't fuck with my rap. She's not a big fan. Never been a big fan.
Rap. I love the rap.
Like she's
really?
she's just not a big. She just doesn't.
Taylor, I thought she loved that shit, dude. I'm thinking in my head, Lamar. I'm thinking every time you fucking just start practicing some random shit, she's over there like.
Oh, she loves it. She loves she does.
Down the hatches, you know what I'm saying?
She does now. Like now, she definitely it's grown upon her. But like when I was younger, though, like just for her to hear it though, it would never be. And I was young too, so I'd be saying stupid shit.
What always struck me was the confidence with which you spit that shit. You know, like.
It wasn't easy.
We'll just be around random motherfuckers, and you'll just.
It's not. I learned that from choir. Choir, 100%. My freshman year, I mean, even in middle school, I was in choir, but then I was like, I can't go into band. I got to go into choir because I was in choir in middle school. So I go into choir, and it's like there's 80 people in the choir class on my first day, and I remember I had an upperclassman homie, Juan Vasquez. He was like, yo, this homegirl is in choir, she'll show you what's like where it's at and shit. I'm like, cool. And she was a really popular girl, really cool girl, freaking attractive. Like I felt cool coming to class with her. I'm like, cool, great.
Yeah. Oh, he's walking in with her. Holy shit!
Like yeah, like it's I'm like, who's this white guy? He knows people. Like okay, cool. Because I didn't know any. Like I knew my.
This beautiful girl, brother. She must have been mixed. Because she had that beautiful hair, but that was like kinky, but not curly. You know, like crimpy, like but not. You know what I mean? Like it looks like it's definitely curly, but it's like more wavy. You know, but really nice. Like she was just this fucking super attractive girl, and it sucked because like I met her right before I left to the other continuation school. But her and I were fucking vibing, and it was just because like she got a chance to actually like have a interaction with me that was candid. You know, like it wasn't. You know, she had an interest and she got more than what she was expecting because we were doing some stupid shit before class, and it was, you know, fill out this and that so they can know about you, and I was just filling in just like smart ass remarks just to get it done, but not, you know, not like anything like too deep. and she, like, it happened that I passed it, you know, up, so it was just sitting there on her desk, and she's reading it, and she thought that was funny. And then I had some of my boys from other places, because I had met, like, you know, like I had hung out with, you know, jock kids, I hung out with, you know, nerd kids, I hung out with bike kids, I hung out with, you know, all different. All, it didn't matter who you were, you know.
Whoever you were trying to kick it with that day.
Oh, because everybody smoked. You know,
right,
so
that was saying, like, you know, whoever's trying to smoke.
You know, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like I'm not prejudiced. I got a lighter. Let's go be about this right now. and like, it was funny. One of my dudes from the back, like he was quoting something that I had said. He's like, in the words of, like, in the words of Joe, and he says this and that, and he says something, and everyone was laughing, and they thought it was funny, and he had a couple other ones, and they're like, who is that? And he's like, oh, that's him right there. I'm like, hey, ask him. I'm the one they're quoting. Because I was like, it's not what's under the. I'm like, it's not what's on the blouse that matters, but what's under it.
Oh, God.
Stupid shit like that.
Uh,
And I just thought that was funny. Her and I think we had a good like I could tell I had that one. You know, like I was like, oh, I got you, girl. Sorry, I got you. It's gonna be good.
That was like when this freaking sexy upperclassman black chick asked me to a dance, but I'm dating Taylor, because Taylor went to a different school though, and it was like, I was like, I have to ask though. I gotta like. I said, I'm down if my girlfriend doesn't care. And she's like, okay. So I was like, I asked Taylor, and Taylor's like, I'll leave it up to you. And obviously, my dumbass chose to go. But anyways,
like, I'm not trying to have a. I'm just this is what it is.
We can't miss it. This is opportunity. You know what I mean? Like
I said I would ask. You know, so here I am.
And you can't be. You know, don't play. I'm not one to be playing games with. You tell me something, that's how I'm gonna take it.
Well, that's the thing. Like, It's like if you really feel a type of way about it, speak on it. Because I want to understand your side, right? But I only have like what you're saying and you know, my perspective on it. So if you're saying something and you mean something different, you need to come out with it. Because I'm just like, cool, you don't mind. This is gonna be a Tuesday, and then Wednesday's gonna be what we're doing, you know, like it's when, you know, this is just gonna be one day where, you know, I'm just hanging out with this random person that I hang out with anyways, that we go to the same damn school. I thought you guys always went to the same school.
No,
What's the difference between your schools? Like, did she live in a different neighborhood?
Yeah.
How the hell did you meet?
No, my best friend, 8th grade summer going into high school, went to a summer camp, met Taylor, like a church camp, met Taylor at that church camp, came back home, broke up with his girlfriend, and was kicking it with Taylor, but they weren't really like kicking it. We would just always go to the basketball courts and play basketball with her older sister, Taylor and her older sister. Her older sister would swoop me and my best friend Mont, and we would go play basketball. I had a better friendship with Taylor's older sister before I was friends with Taylor. And then it was like, and then through time, it was like, he stopped fucking around with Taylor, went back to his girlfriend he was with for fucking like 2 years prior to that. And then I was like, do you care if I swoop? He's like, nah, nigga, that wasn't even nothing. And so, you better bet I swooped. And I was an athlete. I don't know. It was definitely. And she had a couple classes. She would take a shuttle bus, because there's some classes at the schools were about a mile away from each other, about a mile and a half, 2 miles. So you could take a shuttle bus for certain classes to one school and to the other. She had a couple classes like every year at my school. And she did that.
And
She
you
did
just
that on
randomly see this
purpose.
person, and you're like, I know you from somewhere.
And like all the well, yeah, I saw her, but no, we were dating by the time we were sophomores, and
that's interesting. See, I always wondered what that was because I met my kids while at the continuation school that I ended up going to, and it was just because like I didn't even know anything about her. I was just sitting there with my homies, just on one of the benches, and I see this female walking by, and just randomly I have my two dudes down. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her. And everyone else is like, shut the fuck up. They're like, they have class, so they're like, do you even know who that is? Like, I don't know who that is, but I'm gonna get her. And they're like, you don't know who that is? I guess she was somebody, I don't know. I don't know who it was. But it worked out, goddammit. It worked out. It worked out just because I had I guess it was the balls that attract them, right? You just have the confidence I just had the confidence to just be like, look, the worst thing you can say to me is no, and I've heard that a million times. But
yeah, but you don't want to be a weirdie.
I'm not gonna even approach that before I lay down groundwork, right? Like I'm not even gonna give you the chance to say no before I get in there. You know,
right.
Like you're gonna like I'm gonna put the game on you, right? Like before you even realize it's happening, you're already in my web.
Dude.
That's the move. You wanna kill him softly, right? I don't want to hear feelings and no. It's gonna be real. It's gonna happen, right? And it's gonna be done before you even realize anything was even started. That's the move. That's how you want to do it.
Dude, I'm actually finding all these classic OG pictures.
How about that fucking flute song, goddammit? Send me the flute song, Lamar.
I did.
Oh, where?
In our messages somewhere. Just look.
Which one though? For you and me or for?
For me and you, yeah. I know I've sent it to you. I know I sent you it. The link to it, at least.
Oh, there it is, Lamar G. I like this one. I like this one a lot. This is my favorite one. And then you have the other one too. I gotta listen to more of them because then maybe this one isn't my favorite one.
It's not. I don't come in until the end. I'm the very last person.
That's alright. I love the collabs, you know, like that's what makes it. That's what,
all freestyles.
It's like a slice of life.
All freestyle statuses.
How did you learn a freestyle? How do you start doing a freestyle? Is it rhyming words? Is it a subject? What is it that you
I start thinking. I start thinking.
Like, Vanilla Gorilla.
Yeah, and it's just.
Vanilla Gorilla. What is it? Oh, damn. So, do you sit there and think of it like that and then say it? Or how does it work? Because I want to sit there and think of just some
lots of practice. Lots of practice, dude. Like, at first it wasn't easy. Like, people always have asked me, like, how do, like, no one ever understands, Joe. I don't, and it's like, and that's the thing, though. It's like, I know people want to hear it, and I know that I, like before, it was like, I was still kind of nervous to freestyle with my homies, but then it was like, since I was in choir and music, and I would always be listening to music videos on YouTube, watching the lyrics only and learning songs as a child. Like, that's what I did. I did that. I just watched the lyrics and then my friends would be like, how do you know all the song? And I was like, I just watched the video on YouTube. Like, I just watched all the lyrics. And then, so maybe that has a big thing to do with it, with the choir confidence and like the knowledge of music. Like, I can hear the way a beat is going, and I just know, I already know how to, like, I can know what I want to make that sound good, and then I try to turn that into like what words
like
would
you were saying,
sound.
that one dude
You know,
emphasizes on the lows, and the other dude emphasizes on the high.
Exactly. Like, so I try to throw all that in.
Or percussion, I don't know what that would be.
I guess that would just be his enunciation on.
Well, but I mean, like,
I don't know.
For adapting your, okay, taking what you said, hearing a song, hearing the way the beat is, you know, like if it's boom 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 or boom boom ting, you know, like like where it ends high or low, and then being able to incorporate that into that's interesting. I like that. I like that information. Because I would like to just do it. I would like to just attempt it purely academically. You know, like I would like attempt it as just a it's just an exercise in because that seems like it could be fun.
Well, it is. And then when you're with your friends, and then all of a sudden, you know, like everybody's vibing out, you know, and it's like you're the one making the words, you know, and it's always like then the next person would come in, and people would always try to match my level of intensity, you know, but it's like I would always have to go last because I couldn't go first, because then people wouldn't even want to rap after me. They're like, how do I say anything?
Yeah, okay, see, that's smart, yeah, because I can see that, because you do, yeah.
And you know, shit like that, because I just started progressing more than most of my friends, and then it was like, by then, by like my senior year, like I could go to a party, and it's like, they gotta ask Swag to rap for some reason. Like, if someone's rapping, like, someone will come to me and be like, yo, you gotta come in here, because they think they know what they're doing, but really, and I was like, okay.
We need let's go. The example. Lamar, the example. Why is he the example? Like, well, just shut the fuck up. Like, shut up and listen to him, and then you'll see why they call him the example.
Found the legendary photos.
You know, what did you think of Zayer's flow? I know you said that you're like, this motherfucker isn't freestyling, but what did you think of his stuff?
Yeah, same shit.
You don't think he was?
I like it. I think I don't think like. I don't think he's more for the, he's just trying to get people to like him, you know, more than his like love for the music, in my opinion. Like if you want me to like analyze his,
it sounded good though, didn't it?
It sounded good, yes, and that's what people want to hear on the radio and shit. But then like at the end of the day, that's only going to get you so far. Like you have to be able to connect with people in all the ways, right?
You
but
want to be able to.
Initially, I enjoyed the sound of
like the way the way Kendrick says his shit. There's something in there with what he's saying, right? There's a deeper meaning behind. Like he's using the music as a vehicle for something else, as opposed to him putting himself in the vehicle for the music, right? That's what you're saying. Like there's no, but that could be developed, right? Just like maybe because we're all maybe he doesn't have a focus, but with that talent and a focus,
right?
Then he could be saying something, right? I just like listening to you guys when you develop the stuff, because it's interesting, like the thought process that goes into it. Because I would never approach music. It's such a daunting. Like, I know what I like, right? I know what I think sounds good, but to think that, yeah, and I have a lot of friends that do that. Like, I told you my other buddy, like I played with him in his metal band. I went into his house and he had this fucking CD playing, and I was like, man, this is really good. Who is this? He's like, it's me. And in his garage, he jumped on the bass, he jumped on the drums, he jumped on the guitar, and he made this shit that was just fucking, like, it sounds so fucking good. I wish I could, I'm gonna hit him up and just be like, yo, I wanna hear your shit, goddammit, let me just listen to all your shit, because, you know, I think his music might fit my channel, goddammit. I'm gonna ask him if he's got like just some instrumental that I can just put on the background of me fucking murdering people. We'll be like, yo, I got some Doom I've been playing, and I want some music that's not, I'm not gonna get copyright strict. Can I have, like, can I use one of your songs, and I'll put you down there as a reference, and fuck, if I make loot, I'll send him back, I'll send him fucking loot to get guitars and shit, just to make them play that song. Like, what do you want? Play that song again? Fuck, I don't care. Play it again live. Like, okay guys, it's gonna sound weird at first because he's gotta sit here and play every instrument by himself, but I'm gonna finger this bass. let him do the rest of it. Because that's what I was trying to do. That's why I wanted to practice with Ben, to see if he could, but you said Ben just...
He's been getting there though. That's when he was kind of being just a drunky drunk.
Because I wanted to practice with him so I could get my, I want Ben to learn the pentatonic scale and teach it to me. That's what I want.
He would definitely love to do that.
Yeah, that's what I want him to do. Like, please teach me the pentatonic scale. I only have a 4-string, so... And then also, I'd really like to learn how to, I just want to get my finger speed back up, because if I can get my finger speed back up, then I know I can play whatever my buddy writes. And that's been my problem, is my finger speed's fucking really bad right now. And I think that would be nice and constructive, right?
Be very.
Right? Get on the track with my homie. Be like, I make music too, Lamar, but it's not music you like. Like, I do metal. Speed metal. Have you heard of death metal? Do you listen to that at all? No, not at all.
Me no fan.
What? Really? Fuck, I can just sit there and listen to someone scream me to sleep all night.
No, it's atrocious and ugly to me.
It just fucking sounds like machine gun fire. Fucking, I love it. It gets me, it soothes me. It doesn't do anything for you at all, huh?
Nope.
Fucking that shit just gets me right. There's like that fucking grimy boom, like those guttural fucking over reverberating bass hits on some rap notes where it's like where it sounds like someone's trying to fucking vibrate their way out of somebody's trunk of their car. Like, have you ever heard of, like, I used to work in, like, LA County. I used to work, so, like, I went to school in LA as a kid, so, like, did I ever tell you that story about the bus drivers? The difference between bus drivers in LA and the bus drivers in Orange County?
I don't think so.
So I'm a little ass kid, right? And my school was never really far away. So I never had, like, the day-to-day bus drivers, but when we had field trips, you know, we'd be coming out and we'd need the bus driver for something, or there'd be some function for school. And I remember taking the bus for a while as a little kid, and like, you'd get on, and like you'd hear, like, Gin and Juice playing, you know, like it would be like 90, think of 9, like, I was born in 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92. So, like, all the rap from 92 on the radio back then in California. So like I'm on the bus and that's playing on the bus and everybody's in there fucking singing the songs and shit like that. Ooh, there it is. Ooh, there, like all that stupid shit, like all that dumb shit. And I remember going to school, like leaving that area because we had a house out there, and then we came and we had apartments over here, and it was real different. Like there was no, like I got on the bus thinking like, oh, all right, cool, like, you know, we're gonna hang out with everybody in here, and like there was no, I was like, where's the music? I was like, how does that, like, how come there's no music? Like, it was strange. Like yeah, like the lady, the person on there would only talk shit, you know, like, you know, shut up, sit down, that's it, you know, we're going here and there, and that's it. And I was like, what is this? You know, like it was really strange because I'd always thought that it was like you get in a car and there's music playing on the radio, right? You get on the bus and there's just music playing on the radio. And no, this whole time it was just the dude had the radio up there and he would just put the PA on and let everybody listen to what he was listening to.
No shit.
So we used to listen to the fucking... That was the best, dude. I fucking love that shit. I fucking love that shit. And I miss that. Like, I guess it's more strict in the white neighborhoods. So like, are you willing to drive in these neighborhoods? Yes. As long as I can listen to whatever the fuck I want. But like, okay, motherfucker, go get it. Go bring these badass kids to school. As a kid, you don't realize how things are, right? As a kid, you're just, it is what it is, you know?
Right.
And then all I ever know has just been softer and softer everywhere else I've gone. And then now I'm here in El Paso, and it's like, okay, it's kind of like a medium, I guess. Like it's wild. Fucking it ain't Juarez wild, right? Now if I went over there, then that would be fucking like, alright, like this is real crazy. This is like this is little Africa right now, you know? I was telling them, I'm like, I'm happy the size that I am, like I'm the height that I am, because I can fit on my bed if I lay it just right. My feet don't hang off, you know, and I can just relax on the standard size. So I don't have to sleep sideways. I'm like, I don't know how bigger dudes than me do it, you know. And I see him, he's bigger than me, so I know he's. I'm like, fuck you.
What do you?
Like, what do you got? Like a little, like, what do you usually put some pillows under your feet, huh? Get some angle, get some.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like I walk into clothing stores and they'll tell me flat out, we don't have your size. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, we don't got it, brother. Like, they'll just ask me my size when I come in, and I'm like, this, and they're like, yeah, we don't have it. I'm like, I had one dude try to tell me they don't make them in my size. I'm like, brother, I've seen bigger people than me wearing shirts. Shut the fuck.
Right.
Shaq wears a shirt, motherfucker. Don't.
Don't you fucking lie to me.
It's just you know, you can't sell because dudes like me, they're not going in there buying. I'm not trying. I don't want the latest.
Yeah, it just gets all sticky and fucking. No one wants that.
I don't want any logos on my shit because I'm not getting paid this month or anything. Plus, I don't want to pay more for a logo that I don't need. So I should just go to like the uniform store and I'll get like just blank t-shirts, and I fucking love those things. Like a little pocket on the front or something like that, or just a regular just blank ass tee. Like I went and I got like a blank white t-shirt and like a pair of Dickies, like shorts and a black hat, all from the uniform store. Like my outfit probably cost like maybe like $20 for the shorts, like, and maybe like $10 for the hat and the shirt, you know. And I went to the Metal Fest, and like I'm sitting there like listening to this dude sing metal, and like he stops and like he's like looking at me and he's like, "This shit ain't about fashion," and I'm like, "Motherfucker, I'm about fashion." What do you mean? You mean clean?
He's dogging. He's dogging.
Yeah, I was like, because I'm wearing a it's a fresh white t-shirt. I've got my bandana on, and like people are doing mosh pits and shit, and they see me and they stop, because no one wants to be the first person to fucking smear shit all over it, because they know that they're gonna catch hands, you know, like they know that's great. Everybody it was controlled chaos. Like if you like, I was just standing there, chick that drove us. Sitting, so I was just there so nobody would fucking step on her.
And you stepped on her.
No one wants to get stepped on, right? And if you're, you know, people are wild and shit, and I'm this big fucking dude, so they're gonna be for sure not to. they're gonna be aware, you know.
Right. You would hope so. Or they're gonna get their shit smashed in.
Or it's just not, you know, you know, then you're asking for trouble and no one wants to ask for trouble. Oh, look at this, I see your photos.
Yeah, the second one was the one that took me to class that first day. But that picture was the first day my sophomore year.
Look at you in that loud ass Hawaiian shirt. Oh, you guys had nice Leatherman jackets, dude.
Yeah, I had my Leathermans, but I don't like to be like everybody else, fucking homeless. I have my Leathermans though. Yeah, those were Leathermans, and of course me in the loud ass Hawaiian shirt. Yes.
That's so funny. Fucking turn it off with the cell phone thing in school. You weren't allowed to bring them to school when I was a kid. That's what I wore to the fucking Metal Fest. That's like that day. That was at Mayhem. And then some girl, like I said, looking like Sonya from.
I hate that name.
Looking like Sonya from Mortal Kombat. I mean, not Mortal. Yeah, Mortal Kombat. The fucking, you know, little or Cammy.
Right.
Cammy from Street Fighter. That green, she had like a green fucking, and she was a blonde girl. I was like, God damn. I brought my G pen with me, so I was just dabbing the whole day.
Not the G pen, the classic G pens.
Yeah, I put it under my bandana, and I had Shatter in there, so I was just dabbing Shatter the whole damn time. And then when that girl asked for my bandana, I'm pretty sure it was probably marinated in Shatter, so it probably smelled. She's like, why does it smell like fucking pine trees? You know, like, why does it smell like Snoop Dogg?
You're like, what?
That's the bandana that I wear too right now for this pandemic. I just have the skull facing me. See the photo I sent?
No, not yet. I'll get there.
You have Netflix, right?
Yeah.
You ever seen the movie The Town?
No.
I'm not a big fan of Ben Affleck, but I've seen a lot of his movies. You know, because he's in a lot. Like I like Kevin Smith, and Kevin Smith's the director, and he puts Ben Affleck in a lot of his. He's in a lot of. It just so happens. But the ones that Ben Affleck wrote, or the ones that he's directed, are pretty damn good. And this one, The Town, it's not bad. Like,
you like it?
It's not bad. Like, I really enjoy watching. Also because Blake Lively is fucking gorgeous, and she's like the hottest she's ever. Like, you know how Cameron Diaz was the hottest she ever was in the movie The Mask? Like, if you go watch movies with Cameron Diaz in it, she's at pinnacle in The Mask. Like, there's always, like, this one right here with Blake. She's the best in this one right now. I haven't seen her in another one that's better. And also Scarlett Johansson in Don Juan. Scarlett Johansson in Don Juan. It's a fucking bombshell, dude. Or no, Don John. I mean, that's what it's called, Don John. With fucking what's his name? What's his name in it? The dude from Looper. I forget his name. The guy who played Robin in the last Dark Knight movie. Like, you should go by your middle name, Robin. He's like, they kept telling him to calm down, hothead, and he was just talking like normal. Like he would like every dumb shit. Be like, "How, Lamar, knock knock."
Who's that?
Calm down, hothead. Like he would respond like that, and they would have to hit him with that. And he wasn't acting into that. Like he would always make whoever told him to calm down look like a dickhead because he was. I guess however they edited it.
Just terrible.
But well, I mean, it's just something that I noticed that it seems that it's strange that it didn't go corrected because he always just like shines it on. I don't know if it's bad writing or what.
Fucking editing my clubs right now, making them all look.
I didn't even take that photo. Somebody took that. I had to crop that person's big head out of it. You can see some of their spikes on it though. 'Cause I use that as my picture for my Twitter. So I don't have just an egg. It's that. You know. But it's been that since before that was the normal. And it was only because that was like the hottest day on record on that city for that day, and we were all at the Metal Fest, fucking just like it was nuts. Like it was really awesome. And then I come out here, and it's like that for weeks on end.
That's no good.
So I got tracer rounds for my BBs so I can shoot at night when it's not so hot outside. Get my targets all set up. It's gonna be really nice.
Shaft.
A bunch of little I want to look up one of those like old-timey, you know, those little like shooting gallery things where you step up and like blink, 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 blink. You know one of those things? I want to look up one of those old-timey things and see if I can put one together that just moves like that, so I can just have it like maybe, I don't know, maybe like just so I can have little moving targets and stuff. I think that would be cool. Just little like ducks or something, and all they do is spin, you know. I think that'd be fun. It's just something to practice target shooting.
That would be kind of cool. Have one of them.
Yeah, just bing, 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 and then I just have something to shoot at when I want to shoot at in the backyard. Just go outside, all right, ready, pa, 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 pa. And then I can even set up one of those little, like John Wick running courses, you know. Which would be good exercise. It'd be fun to do. And hell, in the heat, I just do that in my backyard. No one's gonna care. Say what you want. It's my backyard, goddammit. Just shooting my shit back here. I'm not bothering anybody. I'm running drills back here. Why are you doing that? Because it's good exercise. It's good training. I'm gonna do it anyways, right? Like, why not? I just won't be loud. That'll be it. You just hear my fucking blinking.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, just beep, 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 beep. Because I really want to practice doing that squat walk. You know, that like where you're, like, I guess you call it like a monster walk. I just have to practice monster walking everywhere, just so I get my...
Yeah, it's called duck walk.
So I get my quadriceps all big again. Like
Duck walk, duck walk. They teach that in wrestling. You never wrestled? Hated it.
No,
They teach you. They literally make you fucking do the duck walk, Joe.
Yeah, it's good.
And
it's good.
and it's mean, dude. That's the worst.
Okay.
Mean.
Is that what it's called? The duck walk.
Duck walk.
I can look that up and learn duck walk. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I want to do that. I want to do the duck walk then. I want to just practice duck walking for a while, just because.
Where you can just go nice and slow. The slower the better. Honestly, like you can go fast, but
consistent, and then just keep
burning
going,
those fucking legs.
Yeah, no, it does too. Because I can feel it now when I move around. Like
I can feel it when I think about it. Jesus Christ.
Like I always that was the one thing I never understood. Everybody would always be like, you skip leg day for other people, and I don't mind leg day. Like I love leg day. I always
bitched on leg day.
Because legs are my favorite because they carry my frame, and it makes it easier for you to move. Like it makes you more adapt. I don't know, agile. You can do a little bit more. Like I've always been limited by certain things, so it's just like there's things you try to improve on.
Right.
I remember just sitting there trying to like learn the backflip in the grass. And just sit there doing it all day. Like, you gotta tuck, you gotta do all this, and just try not to get so tired that you don't commit to the like that all the time, just for fun. I wonder. I would love to see somebody do that. Just now, just look outside and just see some motherfucker just trying to do a.
You see videos of that?
Just watch them bust their ass.
They're just breaking their fucking neck on the goddamn.
Well, you gotta be careful. Hey, you gotta be careful. I got lucky. You know, I never did it where I wasn't. You know, but that was how it always was. You just did shit. You know, there was no.
Yeah, especially as a kid on the I remember the first time I could do backflips on the trampoline. I was always cool, dude. I was always like, I could do the backflip all the way until the day I did a backflip off the diving board, and I nicked my head on the diving board. And I remember before I hit the water, I could hear like everybody there like gasp. You know what I mean? Like, because they thought it was bad. They thought it was gonna be bad, and I was obviously conscious enough to be processing all this, so I was fine. Yeah, but that scared me so much, dude. It scared me so much, Joe. Like, because I literally knocked my head on that diving board, and I was like, no way, dude.
You don't realize how unforgiving they are.
Oh, dude, that's scary. Nah, I still never do a backflip.
Yeah, I never did backflips into the pool. I always did front flips into the pool. Front flips into the pool, backflips on the grass. I remember taking freaking judo, learning to roll so you don't hurt yourself, you know. Fucking grappling. I'll tell you that story because I told you that story before, right? I was bigger than the other people that were there and everything, and I ended up having to spar with the sensei's daughter.
Yeah,
Who was
yeah.
She was like a 3rd degree fucking black belt or something like that. And we're sparring and we're rolling, you know, we're rolling fucking judo style, and we got gis, so we're doing gi grabs, learning how to fight with the gi and all that. And I managed to get her in a gi choke, and he was like, nope. He's like, it was improper technique, and I'm like, oh well, like did this and that, and then, and he's like, nope, improper, like no. And I'm like, I didn't realize that he was like, you know, he didn't want his kid getting, you know, so she got in more trouble. And I was like, oh, that's kind of not fair though, you know, because it shouldn't be about that, right? It should just be about, okay, you know, like I'm practicing with somebody who's very, very skilled. Like she would hand me my ass every single time, like,
right.
And it would be fast. And Lamar, it was like she was like a chimp.
Like you're trying as hard as you can not to get embarrassed.
Yeah, no, and
like...
there was no, and I'm learning what is happening, because it's like, I'm like, I don't know what you get me. I'm like, God damn, and I'm like, okay, because I did this and that, and she did this and that, you know, and it's like my reaction time is what improved, you know. That's why I ended up and he got mad. And she tried to tell her dad. He's like, no, he fucking did it. She's like, no, I beat his ass all the time.
Yeah, I see that picture. Come play around to some holes. What are you eating? Good breakfast.
Big, like the kielbasa is, you know. She could have like a frame of reference. It was like if I was doing like a
You were doing what?
The tortilla I used was like burrito sized, right? Very large. But it makes sense for the size of the kielbasa. So if I was going to do the same thing, but with like
shots. In this lesson, we're going to learn about techniques you're going to
like a small ass hot dog, I'll probably just put a couple in there, you know.
Let's begin.
Right.
And then make the same thing, like the same mustard, the same cheese, the same chili, but just probably like if it was the tiny guys that like aren't even bun length, it had to be like 3, but if they were like the big guys that were bun length, it's probably like 2. Unless have you ever had the hot dogs from Costco?
Shots is going to help you get that ball closer to your target.
You know, like, have you ever been to Costco?
Yes.
You ever had the like dollar hot dogs they have there?
Right. Yes.
Unless it's something like that. If it's a big hot dog like that, then I'd probably just put one.
I like the Costco dogs.
Trying to so you can understand the ratio here, you know. Because this thing has to at least be, the kielbasa has to at least be a quarter pound or half a pound for just little sausage that it is. And it's very good, you know, spicy, smoky. It's good as hell.
So increasing the loft makes the ball land softer, but decreases your accuracy chance on your swing. So it decreases, but it'll land nice and soft.
So it won't roll.
Right.
That's our roll that we're trying to figure out.
So yeah, I learned it. There's no spin. There's no spin in golf, Joe.
Yeah.
So spin, you can only hit from up under the ball more and give it more loft so it sticks when it lands. Or you can hit it more line drive, which is the low. Yeah, I played GTA. I played the golf on there too. But I'm just saying, like,
let's do a round of GTA golf. Are you trying to do regular golf?
I don't have GTA downloaded.
How do you not have it downloaded? You have space for days.
I know, I hate the game though, so.
Okay, here, I'm gonna take a piss. Don't even worry about it. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no rush. I'm chilling.
Well, that was no problem. Let's keep going. Applying a fade or a draw to your shot can really open up some stroke-saving shortcuts. And you guessed it, this will also increase the difficulty of your shot. Now hold down the shot shaper button and press the left stick to the left to put the nice work out there. Let's move on. With lots of practice, these advanced techniques are valuable.
No, I'm just chilling, waiting for you.
Take my rifle out because I want to look at it again. I'll take a picture of it and I'll send it over to you. So I want you to see it as well.
Yes.
So it's very similar to my other one. It's just my other one's all black and the barrel is much shorter on the front. Like it basically, it's like the MP5 of them. This one's for solid, Jim. See if that'll screw off. Because I don't want that flash hider on my thing there, you know. Right, this is crazy. It has a fucking real AK buttstock on it. God damn. It has real. It's all real wood furniture, dude. That's nuts. My other one has it's all not wood. So that's and this is all stamped, dude. Like I was saying before, how you know what number this is? You know what production number this is? This is 66.
What's that mean?
66. This is the 66 of these rifles. This is A006. Oh no, yeah, 66.
That's pretty cool. That's how many. That's the one that was made in that order.
My MP4 is a first run production one, and it's you know, I want to make sure this doesn't have a rounded. It says it doesn't come with a battery, so I'm inclined to believe it. Let's hop up. Man, look at that! Wow, it's so different than my other one. What is that? It's the gearbox. Oh, okay. So that's Gen fucking 3 right there. Look what's the fire slicker down. This one's supposed to be patented. battery. It's in the stock. You have to screw it in, which is kind of interesting. I may have to see about a. Oh, what's this? Is it button? What's this? What's that? Hey, come off, easy. Well, it's got like a trap door on it. I don't know what that does. I'll look it up.
Swing tempo. The tempo and rhythm. Perfect swing tempo results in smooth and fluid transition when the motion of pulling back and pushing forward is neither rushed nor sluggish. If your backswing is fast or very fast, swing accuracy penalty. Slow, very slow, power penalty. Downswing. Fast, very fast, you'll draw or hook it. Slow or very slow, you'll fade or slice. Oh. That explains why sometimes I've sliced the ball when I didn't think I've actually should.
Fast or very fast?
Yeah, on like coming back on it. Or you know, I don't know, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Wow, it's got a cool flash hider on her tip on it.
Well, putting is all about the feel. That's all it tells you about putt. Good, thanks. The most important shot type. Using the putter involves stroking the ball on the ground. We know this. You will automatically be prompted to putt whenever the ball is situated on the green to give any hole. However, you can choose to putt from the fringes of the green if you desire. Pull back for desired power, then smoothly push forward. Smooth. What's a bump and run? Give it a little bump and run to roll it up. Flippy flop. Very handy for short range when there is a hazardous lie. You can get yourself out of sticky situations and loft the ball into good position. I like to punch it sometimes. This shot particularly useful when hitting long into strong headwinds, as it helps cut through the breeze, or when hitting back into the fairway from under tree cover.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I was so wanted one of these. I didn't even know they existed before, and then like I started looking at the ones that I had, and mine's of a very high repeat, the one that I do have. But this one here, this one right here, though, this shit right here.
Higher lofts generally reduce the distance of the ball when traveled, while lower lofts increase the distance and cut through the wind better. You feel me? So the high loft will give you the soft touch on the landing, and low loft will help you cut through winds if need be sometimes. Press square to toggle the flag in and out of the hole. Leaving the flag in the hole can assist while reading the green.
The cleanest cut, but jumps. Wow.
enjoying this new random dice game that's the same as random dice but different. And honestly, that emote is of a emoji like tongue wiggling. Like straight just tongue in the pussy. Better put that thing to work. That's gonna be fine, dude. You're gonna have fun. You've been waiting for a nice gift. It's a gift, yeah. When are you gonna go?
Well, there's nowhere to go right now, so I'm just gonna shoot my backyard.
Yeah, there you go. That's what Ben does. Ben puts together his own little quartz and like and records it and puts it on Facebook. Do you think I'm kidding? I'm not, though.
What the?
Like, he'll, like, just, like, put up a bunch of fucking little...
What's he shooting at?
Targets. His fucking... I don't know. Just his Red Rider. I don't know.
Is that what it is? Okay.
You know, just a normal little fucking pinger. But...
Yeah, blinker. Yeah, for blinking, yeah. Yeah, it's fun to do. Like, it's, like, see? Ben knows it, so see Ben and I.
See, Ben, yeah, that's a homie. He's a homie, he's just...
It's just you can do out here, you know, it's not hurting anybody. I've been shooting BB guns since I'm, like, little as hell. Like, ever since, I was shooting cans, though. And now I have targets that look like cans. The other one, my AMD or my, like Red Star F1. I was just gonna run that into the ground. Like I was just
Really?
I mean, I was just gonna just use it until it broke and then replace everything. LCD, like with that stamp body that it's made with, is man, and it's almost exactly like the one that I have, which I think is nuts. It's cool.
Get him. Got him. Pussy, fuck you. Oh, he got him too. What a...
Man, I can't believe I got that shit. That means I'm gonna have to hound him for the other one that I want now. To get the same exact one that I have, but made by LCD.
I think I've heard you talk about them.
Yeah, this is what I wanted to do before, because if I was going to get one, I was like, if I'm going to get one, it's going to have to be that company, because they make the best ones. But it'd have to be this model, so I have to just wait. And that'll be on the list for just something to do someday. Time comes. It's because that one that they make, this is dumb, but it has electric blowback. So that little charging bolt, like after you put the mag in and you pull the bolt back, you have to do that when you put the mag in. So you put the mag in, you charge it, and then as you fire, that thing will electrically ding 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 ding, like there's a bullet getting ejected, but there's no bullet or anything like that. It's just an action. Some people take it off because they say it makes too much noise, but I don't. I like that action. You know, ding 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 when I'm sitting there firing. And then they have some that are for training that have supposed to have the weight of the recoil. Like it's supposed to have like a little like a weighted half circle that rotates as you fire, so you feel that negative recoil.
Right.
Which is cool. Like I like that. Some people don't though, because if you're a competition player, you don't want anything like that. You don't want noise. You don't want I understand that. But I'm just a enthusiast. That's awesome though, dude. That thing came with a really nice mid-cap mag. It's metal. A really nice one. I got to soak the tip of the barrel in some hot water, or heat it up with a lighter or something like that. Because it's got a metal flash hydrant, which I really like. So I want to try to, when I take it off to get to the rings underneath, I want to be able to keep it, because it's a very nice little, like if somebody tries to get picky with me about it not having the orange tip, I can just screw that guy on it, and it's really nice, It's like metal, it's low profile, it's like nothing, it's pretty pimp. Compared to the one that came on my other one, the one that came on my other one looked like an orange dildo, like it was this big and everyone talked shit on it when they saw it too. They're like I saw people doing reviews about it online, and they're like, God damn. And I didn't think anything of it. I just thought they all had that dumb shit. But some of them are done well, and this company does theirs well. I gotta keep my eyes peeled for another box or something like that. Maybe I can get myself a nice pistol. Like I really want to get that John Wick Combat Master. But I don't want to spend Combat Master dough on it.
You can feel that.
It's strange. The one that I got today is like almost 2 times as expensive as the one that I got before, and I got this one for cheaper than the one that I got before. It was $98 for this one. Fuck, $98 for a $400 rifle. God damn.
Yeah, that's pretty insane.
It's all about luck, right? And I got unlucky before too, right? Because I tried to do the other box, but I overslept, and they were all gone, and I was all salty. and you know what I did with all that negative energy? I made it constructive, and I went to GTA, and I just found a random person.
You gave him a bunch of dough.
Yeah, give $9, and then the whole time I was just complaining about how I overslept.
It's hilarious.
I'm disappointed. Let me go find some. Nobody else was on to hear me complain, so I was like, I'll definitely find somebody.
Well, you want to make us some fast cash? Listen to my problems.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, no, I didn't even preface it like that. I snuck that in there. It was just, what are they gonna do? Leave? And I really, I'm like, yeah. I was feeling all negative, so I was like, you know what? Let's go on here and hook somebody up with something. I'm like, I fucked up, but at least instead of sitting here being upset about it, make somebody's day instead, you know, in a little way. I know it's not much, you know, but still, more than what I'm sure that person was expecting. More money than they thought they were going to make that day. Get a 7-Eleven in the corner. Get a 7-Eleven in the corner, and I still miss my liquor store that I had on the corner. But if I walk like double the distance the other direction, I got a whole ass grocery store, so it's like it's kind of that's way more than my liquor store ever had, you know.
Pick your poison.
Yeah. And the 7-Eleven I had here, I was kind of stoked because I was like, oh, I love those little jalapeno cream cheese roller things, those little shitty things they have rolling there. And this, I'm like little pizzas and shit like that. And this place doesn't have anything like that. I was like, oh, really? Like they got rid of all that. And I was like, oh, like.
Damn.
And they always had shitty hot dogs on there too. I don't like the hot dogs they had on there. They had these big ass like fat red ugly things. Like I don't like a hot dog that starts red already, you know. It has that noticeably like super flat side.
Yeah.
Like super. Like, I already know it's not real meat. I already know that, but I don't want to look at it. It's like I just bit into Mr. Krabs.
Dubs, bitch. Phone dice. What are you doing? You still fucking sharpening your gun lens?
Just looking at the town. Why is there a game you want to play?
Yeah, I want to play golf. I would like to play golf. I got like in my book. Magic type dice, normal type dice, magic type dice. What kind of dice do I have? How do I know? Magic type dice. It doesn't tell me if it has them. Yeah. I went ham on my guy for fucking ever, customizing him and his clubs and shit. Jesus Christ. So worth it. Ba-na-na-na-na.
Can I change which way my stick is, my action for my stick? Can I do it on my left instead of my right?
Your left stick instead of your right? Feel comfortable. I'm not comfortable. This is not allowed. No, that's always how I feel anytime I'm on a golf course. It's like,
these two had a confrontation in the parking lot, and they're settling it on the court.
Yes.
One of them's no longer going to be allowed to come here.
Yell at the bong rip, I'll take the bong rip.
There goes the golf club.
2K, the new golf game comes out next month. 2K21, I didn't even know that until this morning, a couple minutes ago. But I don't know if I'm gonna be getting it because I'm gonna be getting Madden. And I love Madden. I make money on Madden, just not the last 2 years. Good luck, Joe.
Round of golf at TPC Sawgrass.
I'll be asking you.
Well, let's get right down to that first tee.
If I don't see my player, by the way, I'm watching you drive. Oh, sick! You got like an alien on your back,
bro.
Very nice. Let's see what direction she's gonna take on.
Your chick's hair looks kind of cool, actually. She looks kind of sick.
Yeah, I took time on it. I'm gonna work on it more. It's got layers and shit. It goes from like blue to pink to purple. How do I swing?
With your other stick.
Okay, there you go. Okay. There you go.
You can do a practice swing if you click in L3 and actually. Oh shit, son. I ain't telling you nothing. Fuck you. It looked like you were gonna hit that into the fucking wilderness. 10-mile-an-hour winds? Holy shit.
I saw what you did, and I did not want to try to get it low yet. Using a. Sorry, brother. I didn't want to be distracting, but
no, I know.
Using a wedge.
Yeah, I was trying to punch it. Yeah.
Just trying to, I didn't want to be distracting, but I noticed that, and I was like, I don't think he wants to use a wedge.
I would have preferred to have selected an iron, but. Nice. That was nice. That's how you want to do the chips with the extra hold back on that power. So I noticed that you were having problems with your chip shot on the first run, and that's what it was. Your lack of the emphasis.
It was the way I used it on my right. Like if my right doesn't. I don't know. I'm right-handed, but my left thumb does the work.
Sand wedge action.
My left thumb's been conditioned. I like that. Is it a mushroom or a spaceship?
That's a spaceship.
That's all, that's all you can ask for.
A spaceship sucking my. Oh my goodness.
I like the pattern on the pants and the socks. You're like blooded out though. What's you look like a
lumberjack.
Oh, I see what it is. I see what it is. You're riding with the red and black lumberjack. And the hat to match.
Joe. Oh.
How do you do the practice swing?
Oh my God.
Oh my.
click in L3 or R3. You get 5 of them on game for the course. Hit R3 and then you can press X to preview. L3, one of the two.
Okay, practice. Okay, so that's.
And then when you preview, you actually preview the shot, but you only get 5 of those. And so that one was real deep. I wanted to see, you know, how the tables turn there.
Okay.
It's good. Yeah, we're just
tapping. I thought I went too far for sure. I was like, no.
This one for the bogey. Nice one.
Stupid bug.
Right.
Starting over the bogey.
It was that sand trap. And again, this game, for whatever reason, on this game, Swaggy, the caddy, not your friend. You would kick his ass if that's what he handed you that fucking wedge, and you should have had an iron instead. You know, you'd be like, dude, what are you doing to me? Like,
yeah, you fucking. No tips for you today, boy.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You just screwed the pooch.
Par 5. Looks like you're ahead, so you get the first stroke here. Skimming the left side here, wants to go away from that. I want to turn my announcers on.
Okay, let's pop this into the fairway.
Unless he's just not talking a lot. He's just not talking a lot.
I just noticed the wind, and I knew that if I tried to hug the right at all, it was gonna be bad because there's all kinds of shit over there. Oh, I like the head of your club too. It's all red. Look at that. I'm gonna have to fuck with my shit for real.
Dude, telling you.
Robot bubblegum. I'm gonna see if I can make her face look more like Scarlett Johansson too. You wait. You're gonna be playing with ScarJo not before too long.
I think this one's destined for the
See,
bogey.
that's what I'm saying. You see?
That's all right.
You know, I tried to put my lizard loft.
On the fairway.
Yeah, I can see it, but I just gotta not. I gotta not play games to get a par here.
Try not to be too fancy, because sometimes being too fancy will kill you on this game. Cause I was trying to play hooks and shit, and it was making me pay every time. So I was trying to keep it real simple.
I didn't know I was gonna fucking hit it so hard, but we'll be alright out here. Cause I got that wind with me. This looked like a wompy green.
I know.
It looked like it at least. I don't know.
Looks pretty straight once you get on it.
Mm-hmm.
Just a weird kind of a shape. Looks like a duck foot.
170 yards out.
There we go. Not bad. Not bad.
It's kind of a slow pump.
You're on the green. You're on the green. All right.
Big shot here. Big shot.
It moves faster where you're at than it does closer to the hole, but ever slow slightly.
Too hard.
Ooh,
Fuck.
brother.
That shit was on point though.
And she's setting up
It was
here
laser
for
beam,
an eagle
but it was
attempt.
Yeah.
high powered. Oh, what? I hate how it does that stutter on the hole. I thought it went in.
5-footer here, nothing too bad.
Oh Jesus, criminal.
Yeah, that's.
Look at that run, dude. That shit is really.
Yeah, it's fast. That's a fast green right here.
Birdie.
Shit, you got
It's
this.
deceiving though.
You got
It's
this.
deceiving, though.
It is. It is. It really is. Good job.
Ooh,
You hooked it. You hooked it. You hooked it.
Dude. Oh, okay, you're going.
Well done.
I tend to hit my shit.
2 over for the round.
Fucking strange. Good job. Wow.
We're learning out here.
Mr. Smithers. It's me. Ooh, look at this. You can get a hole in one right here. Good job. Say good. Say good job.
Don't hide me like that.
This is a beautiful scenery.
I wish I knew how to make it sit, but
That's L2.
is it low loft or high loft?
You want high loft. You want to push it up.
So it drops?
Yes, so that'll make it drop harder and sit pretty.
Well, I'm just gonna bring it up a little bit. That's okay. I lost a little bit of oomph, but that's okay.
Yeah, solid.
I'll tap it in there, and it'll be all good. I was worried about that wind.
Dude, this is like the distance, Joe, where I pinged that flag, dude, and I was just almost shit my pants.
Is this practice or legit?
That was Liro.
Okay. Nice job.
I just needed one little.
Get a little tippa.
Ooh, it's going. You
And
can
it's
see.
going away from me.
Nice. Nice. That's what you want. That's great.
Good approach.
Okay, 11-footer here. This is definitely makeable.
Definitely makeable, coach says.
That's like a perfect lie from you between you and the green. There's like no movement.
Going right at the hole here. Sweet.
Ooh, yeah.
And here she is, 6 feet out.
Hmm.
You just never want to be in the room with me?
That's not a thing.
Huh?
It's not a thing.
It's alright.
I was just
Bogey putt for her. Let's see what the scorecard's saying. Sitting at 1 over for the round. Par 4 here. Let's have a nice clean drive.
Is Taylor upset about something?
yeah. No, she's not upset, but she's wondering why the fuck I got back out of bed.
So why are you up, nigga? Like, no?
Tee shots looking decent. All right, let's see what she has in store for us on
I
this
knew
one.
we had to get up early, and I do better running off of
You got
like
something today?
just yeah. I got some stuff I gotta do kind of early, but I knew like I slept all day yesterday. It felt like, and I'm like, if I go to sleep, I'm not gonna wake up with the energy I would like to. If I just fucking just get up right now, when I got up and took a piss and took a shit. Cause I took a shit and I went and lay down a few hours and he's gonna straight try to crank daddy. Good job. Right where you don't want it. Oh no. Oh, he passes it. Yes. Rolls down the hill. Perfect. Michael Jordan. Space Jam.
That's how you get those eagles, baby. That's how you get those eagles right there.
You won't.
And you're on the green with a very long putt in the future.
Jesus.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
And that was
Yeah,
adjusted
sort of
too. That's
rough.
strange.
And she has 30 feet to the cup from here.
Stop.
This one will be for her
It didn't
birdie.
even look like it was sloping the other way though. Like, that's what sucks. Like, it's a fast green.
Wonderful job.
All right, nice and close. Nice little putt here.
Dude, you don't know how far I had to turn it off the hole.
Almost. And setting up here for the bogey.
Is it a practice swing?
No.
Decent little putt there.
In my head, I'm like, this would be so horrible if I did this.
He did it.
Oh man.
What time you have to dip?
What time is it? I gotta take Taylor to work by 7:30. So I got time. Hour and a half. We should be able to get through this. Club looks a little heavy for her. Nice.
Act like you know.
All right, next stop.
What's up with these 15-mile-an-hour
focus on the fairway.
Jamaican winds?
They're Jamaican me have to play weird lies on this thing. Like, when I aimed it, there's like water in the sand trap. Where it said it was gonna land was on that shit, because the speed is so fucking bad.
This one's looking bunker bound.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Into danger.
Well, I've seen worse. I can tell you that.
He's seen worse, folks.
That wind just stopped you dead, huh?
That was I went mad up on the loft.
It gave me a lob wedge.
You want to go for the putt? Good job. Pull that flag.
What happened?
You tapped it.
I did?
Mm-hmm. Exactly what I did.
It's garbage.
Yep.
I got robbed a putt there.
Beautiful.
See if
Got
you can
fucking
save a
robbed.
par here. That would be
Got
nice.
fucking robbed.
Four feet to the hole. You can do this. Solid putt in there for bogey. Quite glad you made that putt. Okay, let's see what
Dude,
the
imagine
scorecard
missing
says.
that. Oh, I'll never do that again.
Sitting at 3 over for the round here.
Alright, I gotta pick up my game here if I wanna. If Joe keeps sticking that out, you know. Nice bounce. I can tell. Perfect. Wonderful. Joe's playing with a chip
Coming off
on
a
the
bit of
dip.
a bogey on that last hole. Let's see if we can do better here.
Looks like Lamar's not going to be allowed at this country club anymore.
Looks like you need to take notes, Boy Scout.
Like I may be on the.
Take
I may be on,
notes.
she's like, I may be on the wrong side of history.
Take notes, boy. Oh, get out of here.
That's a good shot, though, dude.
That was good. That was. I wish I didn't go
That was a
so.
good shot. You smashed it. I put a little bit back because I saw the wind.
Mhm.
So the wind was behind me. So I was like, I could do a little bit less and get more than if I were to do more and fook myself.
We both are sitting solid here.
Myself. And the wind is there.
Dude, and it was on default and shit too. They just gave us a windy day.
Whoa, sweet shot from the rough there. I thought that would get in the hole. Get a long putt. Let's check this out.
What happened?
I fucking hit the flag, dude. I hit the fucking flag. Oh boy, wouldn't that just have been sweet?
Okay, let's see what you can do with this 7-footer.
Hi.
Yo.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Yeah, not much. Wondering if you wanted to play like
All right, nice
an
little
hour,
2-foot putt.
maybe 15 minutes of risk of ground before I have my next
Well
lesson
done.
or something.
Oh shit! I'm in the middle of a golfing tournament. That's why I invited you.
Okay. Afterwards then? Or how long does it last?
Well, it's golf. This shit takes forever. What hole are we on? We're like hole 6, so
Mm-hmm.
we have the whole back 9 to go.
I'll be back at 4 if you want to play.
Yeah, yeah, definitely, for sure.
And
Alright,
this is an
I'll
attempt
see you then.
at a bogey
Bye, brother.
putt for her.
Alright, bye.
Peace. That was Stokoli.
And see how that
All the Brits
adds up.
sound exactly the same to me. You
3
could have
over
said
for
that
the
was
round.
another guy, and I would have never known.
He's the one who showed me how to play his terrain.
Hell yeah.
Keep an eye on that wind
Well,
to come into play on this
help
hole.
me get the things that I was trying to get on Risk of Rain. Like, he's the reason that I was able to get the loader and all that. So, technically, Lamar, he's the reason you have the loader, right? By vicariously with one degree of separation.
Here we go. He picks up the tee because he knows he's an OG with that shot. Oh god.
Ooh.
No
He
good.
actually was like, nah,
Okay,
nigga, that shit was
let's see
terrible.
what she does off the tee.
Wow, this guy wants me to smash this next drive.
But I can, you know, I'm a fan of the sand wedge as long as I don't have to go too deep.
It's gonna be bad. I told you. That OB.
You trying something
Please
funky
give me
there?
an OB. Please give me an OB. Please give me an OB.
Oh no, you're hitting from right there, buddy.
No. Oh my god. Christ. Alright, well here, check this out. If you wanna fuck on me? You wanna fuck on me?
You gotta punch that shit. Did you hit a tree? Or is that just a curve?
It was a curve. It was bad, it was slow on the... It was all bad, dude. Don't even look what I'm doing.
You're close to the water, man.
Yeah, Except for I'm 2 strokes behind.
It's okay. Sand wedge.
Sandwich.
Sandy
Wow.
cheeks.
Oh, you're living on the beach
Wow.
these days.
It's that wind, dude. That wind is a weird
I'm
one.
living on the
Coming back at you.
beach.
Coming back at you kind of wind is a really weird wind. Really, really weird wind.
Hands are by my sipper. Welcome to the party. It's a beach type of day.
Well, at least you're out of the sand. And she's in this bunker I see. Let's see how this goes down.
At least you're not in the sand, yo.
Fucking let me get up there, bitch.
As she sets this one up, she's got some ground to cover.
I can do this all day. I can do putts all day. Don't fucking make me do that dumb shit. It's a severe It's running. I went way outside too. I went like maybe a whole hole to the right. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, see
Wow,
what I'm saying?
look at
See what I'm saying?
that.
It's
Oh my
severe.
goodness,
Like, you don't need
wow.
to put that much on it, but you need to put it away from it a bit more than you would think, because it hooks. And when you actually hit it, it's going to go slower than you think, so it's going to hook sharper at the end.
Okay.
You hit it with a little, see how fast you hit it though, so it didn't take it. So if you put some on it, that hook's gonna take it.
Nicely done with the long putt.
Beautiful.
She's got 9 feet to go.
Get me too fucking hype in the morning. Sit the fuck down! He just said, "Are we there yet?" He just said, "Are we there yet?" He just said, "Dude, you realize
Sitting
that
at
out
3 over for the round here.
I got a whole bag full of heavy objects that I can just."
See if you can stick this bad
Said,
boy
are we
close.
there? Are we there
Like,
yet?
listen, I came out here to play. I'm doing something out here. Listen, you came out
Hey,
here to watch.
dude, consistency. Consistency.
But see, that's me getting mad at the announcer.
Holy tits.
Whoa, whoa! You just stopped dead. Oh.
Dude,
she's ready.
watch that
Let's see what she
wind,
does
Yeah,
fam.
that wind coming back at you, right? The wind coming back at you just kills you dead.
What the fuck? Need to put some low loft in there and I would have been okay. I gotta go tell Taylor to get up.
I'll tell you what, everybody ends up here sometimes. Take this as a learning opportunity. Well, you're on the green, and that's decent. And she's got 14.
Even threw a little fade on there and everything with the fucking L2.
God, is it a fast run? God, is it a fast run? Alright, here, we're gonna do some weird shit right now. Ready?
That's perfect. That's almost. If you maybe a little I don't know.
Telling you, dude, I'm telling you, like,
Little 5-footer here, nothing
like
too
those
scary.
stupid shots, and then you just tap on it, but it's a different run for you. It's going the other way for you. You're going into that.
Oh,
Yeah, you went into it for some reason. I don't know why. You
She's
turned.
got 3 feet
You
to
missed
the
the
cup.
mountain. It must have looked like that for you because I need to go. I needed to go more to the way I was going, honestly.
What the fuck?
She had the same reaction.
And 6 feet to go.
Yeah, a little 6-foot putt.
Okay,
turns into a
okay.
16-foot putt. Fuck you. Let's fast forward this shit.
And she's lining this one up. This one's for double.
If I can use a shot preview. shit,
Don't
that's
do that
fucked
right
up.
here.
All right,
Don't
nice
do that
little
right here.
2-foot putt.
Another eat it and learn the hard way, Lamar. I do it this way, and I don't have to shot
And an easy
preview
little
ever.
putt to end
Well, then
this
you
one.
just know where you're
Once I
gonna go.
learn.
I guess,
Sitting
yeah.
at 4
Once I
over
learn.
for the round.
You're just not gonna.
And we have the 9th hole coming up.
It'll be a steep road. When do you have to take Taylor in?
Look at that, beautiful. In like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. Dude, don't even try the big dog moves, man.
Big dog. I showed you how to big
Like, you
dog.
saw that precision.
I showed you how to big dog.
I don't think her arms are long enough.
Nothing on that. I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna hit that fucking bounce right there. And ooh.
I like that the game doesn't take like, it's like, this isn't like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna get, like, the clubs you have don't make you hit further, you know? I fuck with that. Ooh. Father like daughter.
As she sets up, she's looking at around
It's alright. I'll just show you the way. Don't worry. Let me show you. Let Daddy show you.
Hey, you can really, you know, take a notch off that score here. Oh, errored. Wow.